Hello and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about my Grand Canyon mug, and in particular we're going to talk about the fact that it has broken. Now this thing means a lot to me, and it's not because it's been in almost 100 review videos, but it means a lot to me because I actually bought this thing on the weekend that I proposed to my girlfriend, now wife. Yes people, this cup was with me during that time. It's been with me every day since, and when this thing shattered and broke, my heart broke a little bit. But I said, I'm going to fix this. I'm gonna put it under the knife. I'm gonna give it some surgery, and I'm gonna bring this thing back to life or die trying. No, I'm just kidding. But I did attempt to bring this thing back to life. So in this video, we're gonna see how to. You're gonna see me attempting to use Gorilla Glue to super glue this thing back together. You're gonna see every step of it. You're gonna see whether I succeed or fail. And at the end of this, we're either gonna be drinking out of said mug once again, or we're gonna be crying and wishing we had it back. But who knows? All right, let's go ahead and jump into this video. All right, let's get into this, people. So this is what I have, right, cha? Okay, so we got the Gorilla Glue and we have the mug in 5 different pieces, but what I figured is I'm going to do the 4 little pieces first, and that way I can glue that together solid, then go about gluing it back on to the cup itself. So I start off with 100% confidence that I'm going to get this thing fixed and back together, but I very quickly realized that I'm not very patient. So you're gonna see me basically begin to rush through this whole thing, and at times I am going to pull the handle out of frame, which is my bad, and it will come back into frame for a lot of it. But I also thought about just putting a microphone in front of me while I was doing this, and I thought, well, that might be a little bit too much. I want to focus on gluing this together. This is Gorilla Glue, which is a form of super glue. Everything I read on Amazon and on Google said Gorilla Glue will actually do Gorilla Glue will work. That's basically what it was saying. So my plan of attack here is to just basically figure out what lines up like a puzzle and then go about gluing those together. And I quickly realized that the little pieces that are sitting over there actually fit into that piece that's in my hand, and that's where I start this whole process of gluing it together. So there you go. I figured out that has to be glued together first, and then we're going to glue it to the larger part of the handle. Yeah, I'm doing some adjustment right now to the camera, which ultimately will not matter because I kept finding myself pulling the handle closer and closer to me and out of frame. So I really effed up on that one, and I do apologize. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. We got our brush right there. This thing is actually really, really nice. I'd recommend Gorilla Glue to anyone. It's kind of rubbery, I would say. It kind of just sort of stays where you put it. It doesn't run or anything like that, and it's thick for sure. So I thought right here, oh yeah, I'm just going to line it up, and boom, it's going to lock in, and we're going to be good to go. But it wasn't quite sitting exactly how I'd want it to, and it wasn't as sticky as I'd want it to be. I was very confused. I was like, oh, this feels like it's just going to fall right off. And then I started to think about getting the whole project done ASAP, and I started to get a little bit ahead of myself, and now I'm actually putting glue on the outside Don't ask me why. At the moment, I was like, yep, that's what I should do. And now I'm going to rush it. Here we go. We're going all in, people. There's no turning back now. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, I'm getting it done right now. My biggest fear was that the glue would get on to the ceramic handle, and it would mess up the way that it went together, so it would cause like it to be smooth or something, and then when I went to super glue it, it would be off. So that was my biggest fear that I found, was when the glue was sticking out. I was like, oh no, that's not gonna line up anymore if it dries. So that's kind of where my mindset was at right here, and why I'm starting to rush things. But right now I'm putting the third piece onto the piece of the handle. Like I said, off frame. I am not a good surgeon and filmmaker. I can do one or the other, but do not make me do them simultaneously. Okay, here we go. So now we're just basically going all in, and there's no stopping us. This is a race to the finish line, and this is when things go awry. Like I said before, I thought this was going to be way stickier and just kind of pull things together more. But as you can see right there, this thing, that Gorilla Glue, is just a little bit different than some of the other glues. And like right here, I'm convinced I'm getting it locked in, and I'm convinced it's going to stay, and then it just falls down. So like I said, I went all in so fast, and at this point right here, there was no turning back. It was either going to harden with the handle together, or it was going to harden with the handle apart. Now I'm just doing whatever I can, and once again not realizing that this glue is not as sticky as it seems. Now we have droplets all over my desk right here, and my fingers are slowly starting to seize up. My biggest fear is that my finger would get stuck to the handle, so I'm constantly moving it and pulling it around. In the back of my mind, I'm telling myself this has like a 10 to 15 minute dry time, so I'm like not super worried about it locking up on me. And here we go. This is where I start to commit, and I'm really like, all right, this is how it's gonna look. It's not perfect, people. Oh boy, it's not perfect, but it is starting to take shape, and this is a lot funnier watching it than it was actually doing it. I was like getting very confused. I was like, oh no, this is not good. And I think what I said here was I'm going to let it dry. Yeah, I let the little piece dry and lock together, and then I started re-gluing, and here we go. This is when it starts to really lock in. All right. There we go. Yes, people. It's coming to life. It's coming back to like a phoenix. It's rising from the ashes. Here we go, people. Yeah, another thing I didn't think about was how it was going to sit and dry. I was just like, well, the super glue is going to just lock it all together quick, and that's going to be it. But no, this glue is now I'm trying to place it up against a very lightweight K-cup. That's not gonna hold it in place. Maybe a battery pack will hold it. Let's see if that works. Yeah, nope, that's not gonna do it, buddy. So then I just figure, well, said I was going to do some surgery. I did not say plastic surgery. This is not designed for looks anymore. This is just hoping and praying it functions. So at this point, it's basically locked in and it's not gonna fall. It's getting solid, and I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to lay it so it can do its drying. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself once again. All right, I'm trying to figure out, can I lay it down? Actually, I'm pushing on it to give it pressure to make it lock in. Okay, so now I figured out I can just lay it. Just lay it down and let it harden. And come back when it's solid and put it onto the mug. Okay, so I started to film, or at least I thought I was filming, and it wasn't recording, and I actually glued it on there without it being recorded, and then I hit the record right here. So basically I just put super glue on the two parts and then put it right onto the mug itself, onto the cup, and it actually went on very, very nicely and way easier than the other parts. So here we are, it's fully super glued, it's locking in, and I am now 100% convinced this thing is gonna come back to life, people. Okay, let's take a look at the casualties. So my thumb is completely covered, my finger is completely covered, and let's take a look at the desk. Oh boy, that's gonna need some work right there. Okay, so I had a really smart idea. I thought, let's wrap this thing in a Band-Aid and hide all those cracks and all that gunk that's there. And, you know, this is a patch job. This is a repair job, so the Band-Aid will look cool. It actually went on perfectly, people. This is so cool, and it may become my fashion statement for all my mugs. I'm actually thinking about putting another one on the top, but as of right now, one is good. What I did was I actually put Gorilla Glue on as I was wrapping the Band-Aid, so it locked in super solid. Okay, so in thinking about how to reveal the coffee mug and put it to the test, I figured I would get out my French press right here. I have 12 fluid ounces of water in there. This is ready to go. I'm gonna plunge this down. There we go. All right, so that is ready. Look at that crema up top, people. Woo, that is beautiful. All right, here is the mug. It is back to life, people. I think I said in the voiceover that I was 100% confident in this. I was probably 50% at best. And this is so solid. I cannot say enough. I think I might do a little bit more glue and sand paper and sand that down, but nonetheless, this thing is ready for its rebirth, its maiden voyage. It has risen from the ashes like the phoenix, and yeah, let's get into this, people. All right, so we're gonna put 12 fluid ounces in there. All right, that's gonna add some serious weight to this mug, and that's really gonna put the stress on my super glue job, so we're gonna find out if it is holding. All right, here we go, people. I am about to pick up this mug for the first time since the handle shattered off of it. The nerves, they're a little high, I'm not gonna lie. Woo! Here we go. Wow, it is alive, people. It is alive. Okay, so it feels very, very solid in the hand. I'm definitely gonna need to do some sandpaper work on it for sure. It definitely feels a little rough on the hand, on the pinky down there, but it feels just as solid as it ever did. It's holding, like I showed you, 12 fluid ounces. So this is a true Phoenix. It has truly risen from the ashes. All right, let's get into this sip test, people. I literally never thought I was gonna use this thing again. That is incredible. It is definitely a little hot too. It's hot, but I don't even care. I don't even care. Wow. It is alive, people. Look at that. So solid. So happy with Gorilla Glue. That truly brought this thing back to life. Absolutely amazing. Wow. That is incredible. Okay, let's talk about the Bandade, because that is the one spot right there. So the Bandade feels nice, but it also is very, very solid. So it's no longer smooth like a Bandade. It's quite tough, but it looks cool, right, people? Doesn't that just look cool? Yeah, so I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't cover the entire handle in just multiple Band-Aids, just make the whole thing a Band-Aid. But then also I'm like, it might be a little too extra. Wow. I'm so happy right now. That is incredible. All right, look forward to this thing being in many reviews coming up in the future. We did it, people. We did it. Woo! All right, there we go. Wow, we actually fixed the mug. That is so awesome. So happy, so grateful that you made it to the end of this video. And if you like this video, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the At Home with Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos. And it's because of you guys, I surpassed 1K. On my way to 2K, so thankful, so grateful, literally 30 subscribers away. I need your help. Yes, you, right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.